Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got from our friends at Hunkdory Crafts. These are moonstone cutting dies, and we have got Pocket Full of Fun. These makes adorable little die cut pockets, and also Pocket Pals. We have the dog, the bear, and the sweet little kitty. And then we tossed in some Just My Type sentiment strip pad. It's so cool. It's got all these little cutouts in it. I can't wait to show you what I did with these, so come play with us. So let me show you what a Pocket Pal is. Got this cute little pocket that's opened at the top, and then the little pal gets stuck right inside there. This is our little teddy bear. So cute, just cute on a card by itself. You'd even stick the little bear right here, and what a great place to stick a little bit of cash for a birthday gift or a gift card. So cute. And let me show you what I did from the back of my card. This is a 6.5 by 5-inch card, and I used 8.5 by 11. This is Wood and Textures paper pack. There's 2 sets here. Oops, come on, Lene. And it's got all these wonderful wood textures as far as brick and metal, and then more brick. And it's just the perfect size. You get 2 of those. And I use this blue wood there. And then the pocket and the background here, and the mat rather, I did out of just a solid blue. And all of my solid cardstocks I'll list down below our video. And if you're watching us on paperwishes.com, all the products used are listed below. The money saver deal is over on the right, but if you're watching us on YouTube, click the link in the description box and it'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page so you can see all of that. So anyway, I used this die right here for my little pocket, and then this little piece is the stitch detail, which is so cute. Just adds that little stitching detail that we're also familiar with on our denim. See if you can see that. There we go. And then it's got some great little die cut words on here. Very, very cute. The only part of this die set that I could not figure out what to do with, it's got 1, 2, 3 sizes of pockets, lots of hearts, little buttons, words. There's this piece right here. I do not know what this piece is for. It's obviously one that you would pull off, and it's got little dash lines there for folding, for little score lines. So it would be this little rectangle that has these little folded underlines. I do not know what this is for. If any of you have an idea what you think it's for, let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested. I checked out the Hunkdory website, couldn't figure it out, so we'll see if we can't put our detective hats on and figure that out. So let me know in the comments if you have an idea. Anyway, so back to this. Now we have our little bear dies. So cute. We've got the little body. This is the back right here. Okay, and that really just helps because these little arms lift up, and if you lifted them up, you would have, it would just, if you didn't have a backing on it, you would just see straight through the back. So they put a nice little backing on here. You've got the little muzzle, you've got the little feet, and then here's a little paw prints on the feet. It's got this sweet little bow tie, but it's also got a scarf on there. It's got these little inner ear pieces and even these little adorable eyebrows. I don't know if you can see those on there. So cute. The little eyes, and then these little patches right here. This part even comes with a little embossed area so that you know where to die cut and put this patch. And I put a patch here and then also put it right here on the shoulder. He put a little, I glued a little heart in his hand there. And you just tuck that right in. So let me show you how to assemble this little guy. So here we have got the body with the little hands right here. I'm going to put this on a piece of white so you can see it better. Here we go. And I should also mention that I used mocha suede paper for this. And if you're not familiar with suede paper, it comes in sheets like this, and it is backed with paper, but it is real suede fabric on this side, and it's got great texture. So this little teddy bear feels like a real teddy bear. It's so sweet. So we've got the body, we've got the back, and then I'm going to take our Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue, which is our favorite paper glue, and I'm just going to put some here like this. We don't want to get any on the arms. okay, because we want those to be able to move freely. Just going to put that and glue that back to back. There we go. So you can still lift up those arms. Those have not been glued down. There we go. Now we've got our little head here, and we're going to put just a little bit of glue right there and overlap that piece. And then we've got the little feet, and I've put a little bit of foam tape on the back of each, just so we can overlap those right there. Now, before I put this foot on, that's where I would put this little patch right here, and I die cut it out of blue. Here, let's pull that out. And you can't really see it too well. It's sort of extending from behind the foot there. I would put that on first and then put the foot on. But I wanted to just get the highlights here. And then you would go ahead and die cut these little footprints, the pads rather, and I did those out of tan cardstock, the ears out of tan cardstock, the muzzle out of tan cardstock as well, and then the little mouth and nose out of black. So I put a little foam tape on there. It's fun to have a little bit of dimension. There we go. And then here's the little scarf. I wanted to show you. To put the scarf on, you would actually put that on before you glued the head down, and then you would add the little tail, like right like that, and then glue that under the neck. But I'm just going to go ahead and use my little bow tie rather, and that you would put on after you put the little neck on, just like that. And now we've got a little ear. Somehow I lost my other little ear. I don't know where it went, but the little ear you would glue on right here and then right here. And then the little eyes, you can see here, the eyes and the eyebrows are cut out of, maybe we can zoom in on this, Steve. The eyes and the eyebrows are cut out of black cardstock, and the eyes have little tiny holes in them. So I then die cut the entire eyeball again out of white cardstock, and then just sort of poked out that little iris and then glued that in. And this little pokey tool is perfect for just picking that up. And what I did was I just took a little dot of glue, and then I dipped my little pokey tool into that dot of glue, and then I picked up those little tiny pieces like the eyebrow while this was a little bit sticky, and then just dipped it in glue and then placed it right here. That made that really simple to do. All right, so now you know the basis of putting these together. I'm going to put this little guy back in the pocket. I'm going to show you some more designs. Go. So for this next little card, I have the sweet little kitty. Isn't that one cute? And for this one, just pull right out of there. You can see the arms are ready to overlap in the pocket, or really you could just also place it right here and put a little goodie inside the pocket. So for my card, which I now have 5 by 6.5 inch, for the background, I used gingham number 2 and also the coordinating cardstock number 2, and I used this really nice coral color there. So I matted this a little bit with the coral, and oh, I forgot to show you. This really nice ivory dot is from Dotted Duos number 2, and it's this ivory right here. So I took that, cut that a little bit smaller than the card, but I only did about 2/3 of the card right here, or actually about half. And then I matted that part with some of that coral cardstock, glued that to the card, glued a little 3-inch strip right here of this adorable little gingham, and then put some of these great Dazzle stickers. These are Fancy Border Pearl and Pastel Dazzle stickers, and there's actually 2 shades of coral on here. There's this shade, and then there's a lighter one right there. And I used the lighter of the 2. It's kind of a peachy color. And I just glued adhered those right across here and here. And then I worked on my pocket. So for the pocket, I used the taller pocket right here. Once again, used that little detail. And then I took some little 4-inch wide white paper doilies. I just took one actually, and I just cut it in half. And then I cut it to the width of the pocket. And then put a little bit on the back, This is on the front. This looks like it's been colored because it's such a different color. It's just the same white doily, but it's been placed on this coral, and so it makes it look pink. And then I just put a little bit more of those Dazzle stickers right there. And then you can see here we've got these little sentiments. This is Just My Type sentiment strip pad right here. And these are great, you guys, because they come in several different colors. And what you do is you just find the sentiment you want and you just cut them out just like that, like I did. And I just used some little scissors right here to cut those out. And then so many, I don't even know, there's 603 sentiment strips in there. Every possible thing. There's personalized ones for grandma and grandpa and mom and dad, and then for events and things like that. So those were really handy. Just glued those right there. Well, I foam taped one and glued one. And then, of course, these cute little heart and button right there, added that. So here we've got our little kitty. And that just slips right in that pocket. Very, very cute. And I forgot to show you the dies on that. Very sweet. Very easy to use as well. All right, so my last one is this cute little dog. Oops, here we go. And for my dog, very cute. Maybe we can zoom out a little bit on this one, Steve. For my cute little dog, here are the little dies. I made this one out of suede as well. And I used the mocha suede, but this is also snow suede. It's beautiful white suede paper with the mocha. Here we go, that nice brown. And so what I did was I die cut that body out of the snow and the head as well and the little feet. And then all of these little details, the tail and the ears and the little muzzle there are all out of mocha. And then the little black pieces here, those are from black cardstock, little pink tongue there. And for my card, this is a slimline card, and it is 3.5 by 8.5. And what I used to cover this is Magnolia Blossoms, 12 by 12 cardstock. And then I also used for the pocket here, this is the coordinating solid cardstock as well. So I used that long, thin pocket again, used some of the borders that were included in the paper pack, and some more of those sweet little sentiments. And then I even took some of that magnolia paper and die cut the cute little bandana, which is right there. Put that on. And then before I put all my pieces together, here's a little example of the little body cut out of snow suede paper. I did a little inking on that, and I used Friar Brown. And it's water reactive, but I didn't use it for those purposes. I just used it because it was the right color. And I just took my little blender brush. We have these, of course, available. They're in the products below. And then I just sort of took a little bit of that ink and I just went around all of the little white pieces, just to give them a little interest, little depth. Just like that. Just around the sides and around the head and the paws. It was a really simple little thing to do, and I think it added a lot of character to this little guy. And then on the front of this, you'll notice they have this little tail piece right here, and it's kind of extending down. But I noticed if you had it extending down too far, that if you used a different pocket, like the shorter pocket, it might not go down all the way. This one has plenty of space, but I went ahead and put it on the side there. When gluing your pockets down, it's important. You just want to glue along the edges right there, just the very smallest amount of glue. You don't want to have any glue along the top, and you don't want to do a heavy amount of glue on the sides, just a really thin amount, because when you set that down, if it kind of squeezes under, then a lot of your pocket pals will get in the way. Also, you want to make sure that glue dries completely. I would do my entire card, get the pocket glue down, set it aside, and then work on my little pocket pal before I put that in. Also, make sure all of your little pieces on your pocket pal are completely dry, because it would be so sad to put them in there wet and then for the recipient to get them and just sort of be like, I can't get it out. Okay, so you guys, we have got the greatest money saver on all of these sweet little pocket pals. So definitely check that out. If you are watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, it is right there on the right-hand side. We have all of our products used and things, all of the tools and everything right below. And as I said, if you're watching us on YouTube, hey, consider giving us a thumbs up. It really helps people find our channel. Subscribe. We do 3 to 5 of these videos a week. We don't want you to miss anything. And check out the link in the description box, and it'll take you to the Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.